Never in a million years thought that I would ever make a politically related post, but here we are. I get very frustrated when I hear Karen Bass talking about how crime is down in LA, how it's gone down since she's been mayor, and I'm going to tell you why. I've lived in LA for going on a year and a half, and I have called 911 or the police 4 times, and I'm going to tell you about each time. I'm going to ask if you are my family to please just not watch this video. Thanks. Okay. Number 1, a homeless person trying to break into my apartment building. I was outside of my building as it was happening, and I called 911 and I was placed on hold for about 10 minutes, and then they told me that since the person was homeless, they would not be sending the cops out. That they would try to get like homeless intervention people out, and it would take no less than an hour. Number 2, this one's really messed up. I watched a like 80-year-old man get the shit beat out of him by like a 20-year-old. Like bad, repeatedly, and this kid had his phone out the whole time, was recording it, like beat the shit out of this old man in the middle of the street, in the middle of Sunset Boulevard. This old man is like laying there bleeding everywhere. And I called the police, and nobody came. So I left, and then I get a call like 45 minutes later from a police officer being like, oh, so you called? And I'm like, yeah, what the fuck? And at that point there was nothing obviously that could have been done. Number 3, my car getting broken into an attempt to steal it. Someone recently broke into my car, tried to steal it, was unsuccessful, so I called non-emergency police because that's what the internet told me to do. And I waited on hold for 40 minutes before someone picked up and said, oh, you have to do that online. And I said, okay, like, I just want to be clear, like, how do I categorize this? Because someone literally tried to steal my car. Like, the whole, like, front part of it was all, like, disassembled. And he's like, yeah, it's just vandalism. It's just vandalism. So I go online, fill out a police report for vandalism, and then I get an email saying that my police report was rejected because it falls under the category of attempted grand theft auto, and that kind of police report would have to be filed in a police station. So at that point, I can't drive my car. I need a ride. So I call 311 to figure out if there's a specific police station I need to go to do this, or if I could get it done anywhere. The 311 person is like, I would not go. I would not file a police report. You're literally wasting your time. There's absolutely nothing that they're gonna do. Like, they're not gonna do anything unless you know exactly who did it. There's no point in doing it. So I didn't. And number 4, a tweaker loitering and tweaking outside my apartment for hours and eventually trying to break into it. This person had been hanging out around my apartment a couple days prior, sleeping outside of it, and then on a Saturday morning I woke up and he was like out there tweaking. So I'm like, you know what, I'm just calling 911. So I do that, and they're like, okay, we'll send someone out. And literally hours go by, nothing happens. So I leave my apartment out the back door, and then an hour later I come back and the guy is like leaving on his own. And then 10 minutes after I get back into my apartment, I get a call, and it's a police officer, and he's like, oh, so you called 911? And I was like, yeah, 3 hours ago. And he's like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. And I was like, yeah, well, like, the guy left. And he's like, okay, well, have a good day. So Karen Bass is saying crime is going down, yet crime is not fucking being reported. It's not being reported. Like, I'm not surprised it's going down when it's not being reported, because police take hours to get back to you. They don't show up. They call ahead of time to be like, hey, do you still need us? Because they're taking hours to respond. So it really just irks me hearing her take pride in the fact that crime has gone down, because whether or not that's true, I don't know. As a victim of crime myself, I could say that the numbers within reported crime are skewed. And I find it comical and almost kind of a slap in the face that the week that now she's going to the runoff, they're cleaning up homeless encampments. So that's what I have to say. Thanks for listening.